Even with the best care, animals can become ill, require medical treatment or euthanasia, or die. Management on dairy farms should be prepared to handle special needs animals through proper employee training, segregation, and prompt decision-making to treat, market, or euthanize an animal. When it comes to special needs animals, the National Dairy Farm Program recommends 10 best practices in the categories of nutrition, animal health, environment and facilities, and handling, movement, and transportation. Proper nutrition is an important part of recovery for special needs animals. That includes having access to clean water, or milk replacer for pre-weaned calves, and have access to a special diet that takes into account their illness or injury. Special needs animals should not be restricted from feed and water for more than 4 hours. Also, special needs animals' rations should provide the required nutrients for maintenance, growth, and lactation for the appropriate physiological life stage. When it comes to animal health, the producer or person in charge must determine immediately whether the injured animal is otherwise healthy and can be nursed back to health or can't be saved. If the non-ambulatory animal can be nursed back to health, protect it from further injury. Provide it with shelter, food, and water, and give it care to minimize its pain and discomfort during the recovery process. The use of flotation tanks should be considered. To help navigate such decisions, the dairy must have a herd health plan developed in consultation with a herd veterinarian or other knowledgeable professional. The plan should include specific areas for non-ambulatory animal management, including proper movement to avoid dragging the animal, husbandry and nursing care that provides shelter, water, feed, isolation from other animals, and protection from predators, prompt medical care, and euthanasia if warranted. Euthanasia by properly trained personnel may be necessary if the animal appears to be experiencing severe pain or distress, can't be saved or moved properly, has been chronically ill, or was recently treated with antibiotics requiring an extended withholding period. Dead animals, either euthanized or expired from natural causes, are potential sources of infection. They should be disposed of promptly by a commercial rendering service or other appropriate means, including burial, composting, or incineration in accordance with applicable ordinances. Again, the dairy should have a herd health plan developed by a knowledgeable professional that includes specific protocols for euthanasia consistent with recommendations from the American Association of Bovine Practitioners, including training of staff on the need for and recognition of animals to be euthanized, designated employees trained in proper techniques, confirmation of death, record keeping of euthanized animals, and the disposal of carcasses in compliance with local regulations. A hospital or sick pen, facilities that segregate sick or injured animals, are recommended for isolating them from the herd and making treatment easier. And self-locking stalls should be used to provide an emergency release for non-ambulatory situations. Because sick or injured animals are more susceptible to discomfort, it's important that the pen be equipped to maximize animal comfort. It should provide adequate shade, bedding, air movement, and accessibility to feed and water. Dead animals should be located in a remote area of the farm, away from public view, so that rendering trucks do not come near healthy animals. It's important to take great care when handling, moving, and transporting non-ambulatory cattle. The National Dairy Farm Program recommends that a timely and prompt marketing plan is part of the management plan, that designated staff members have been trained and proper equipment is available to move downer animals, that special equipment for injured or non-ambulatory animals is available. Non-ambulatory cattle that can't be carried should be moved with an appropriate sled, sling, or bucket, with the exception of cases where an animal must absolutely be moved a short distance before an appropriate movement aid can be used. For example, if a cow becomes non-ambulatory in a parlor. Cattle should not be pulled, dragged, or otherwise moved through mechanical force applied directly to the animal, with the exception of specifically designed equipment for such purposes. If the animal is highly unlikely to become ambulatory again, with little chance of recovery, the animal should be euthanized and then moved in accordance with the herd health plan. Euthanasia is strongly recommended if an animal goes down in the belly compartment of a semi-trailer that does not have side doors, because humane removal is nearly impossible. And finally, the National Dairy Farm Program recommends that trained personnel are available when sick, injured, non-ambulatory, or dead animals must be moved.